We are live.
Nice.
So, hello everyone. We are live here again on the topic emotional injuries and communication conflict. Just to give you an idea about it, physical injuries we all know, like something happened. Emotional injuries is very strange. Maybe sometimes a person can damage your body a lot and you will not have any emotional pain. Maybe sometimes in the crowd just touches you a little bit and you become very offended. There was no physical injury, but was some kind of emotional injuries. Your emotional boundaries are injured. Well, the touch is very simple. The person you love, your son, somebody, injures you a lot, even physically, but emotionally you are not having pain. Somebody join, okay? So this is a very strange topic where we don't have a measuring scale like a physical injuries, that emotional injuries, how much hit will come and how to measure it, how deeply you are hurt. So the question is, we must go somewhere deep belief systems where the heart is coming. I ask you a cup of tea, you bring and put it like blue, no, on the table. You didn't touch my body. You didn't touch my body. You broke the cup or whatsoever, but I am emotionally injured. Where it touched, where it hurt. Physically, yes, we have organs. We can locate. Here is the damage. Here is the hurt. Here is the. We can repair it. Emotionally, where it is, where to pinpoint, no, where it is, where to pinpoint. Based on this came the new psychotherapy in the educational system, or even adopted to the clinical psychology or clinical remedies, was neurolinguistic programming. So neurolinguistic programming is that it checks the memory is kept in neurons. If you are emotionally injured, you don't know where, you cannot locate. But if you go not by the logical reasoning, why somebody injured me, why like this and that, and not in a logical reason, but if you feel the phenomena directly, then a sense organs in your body starts to respond when you think about it. So when thinking about the emotional injuries, and you can sense the sensations in the body. So if the sensation is on the skin level, injuries is not deep, you are thinking about. If the sensation you can feel, oh, it's in the nerves traveling, that means the injuries is continuing and damaging the flow of life in an area. If the sensation is more deep, only in the muscular area, in a muscle, that means it's just a block and affecting a certain phenomena in your life, a certain area of your life, not complete a system like affecting the chain of events, but a certain area of life. And if you go there, you cannot respond. You will be reactive to that situation. So in that way, the sensations, we can feel how deep we are feeling. It's pinching, it's dispersed, it's moving. So we can taste the tea and tell the compositions how this tea is made. Same way, feeling the pain, we can sense. In that way, a neuro-linguistic program developed to send the message to the neuron connecting to it, and deleting the events or changing the patterns of neurons. The different way of thinking. The whole thing called a neuro-linguistic programming this psychosomatic system. Well, I also worked a lot and evolved it very much with the Dr. Cowell, who was here, in a different way, in a rational way, scientific way, and remedies also coming from my Eastern background, yoga point of view. I call it natural language program. So I'm neuro-linguistic. I say natural language programming. And we see natural language programming just a communication. We see it as a communication conflict. Any communication conflict inside, under the parts of the personalities or outside in the relationships, we can resolve just by putting right words there. And we can create a new channel of thinking and program a new creative direction of life. So I call it natural language program. I use not touching, it's not needing to touch the body of the person. For neuro-linguistic programming, you must be by the side of the therapist and he will be playing a little bit of the body to change the programs. But in natural language programming, we are not bound by this law. So here is just one aspect where emotional injuries are dealt in all kinds of therapy, healing, Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, all spiritual disciplines, Reiki, all are seeking or giving an avenues to release these injuries. It's an energy, we can transform it to materialize something else, always, because energy is locked. So there are so many ways, and we are here to explore, means having fun with emotional injuries. Let's change the paradigm.
Yeah, make it fun.
Yeah. So how to have fun in moments of emotional injuries? If somebody can, you don't need any other proof of enlightenment.
Right.
Yeah. So here we are, and I invite Jenny Ambrose, Dr. Jenny Ambrose, to throw some light, tell some stories. Oh,
There's some stories. Oh my.
You entertain.
Here we go. I was thinking about when I was a child, my mother, I lived on a farm, and my mother would come in the room and she'd start singing a song to wake me up. Because when you're a teenager, you don't want to get out of bed and you're grumpy. So this is a pattern and a program from a very young age, and it can be positive as well as detrimental. She'd sing zippity doo da, zippity a, my oh my, what a wonderful day. And she'd sing that song. And so immediately the energy would shift and I wouldn't be so, grumpy about getting up. And I think that applies to, someone that has an emotional trauma by changing the energy or the conversation or in the moment, it can shift where they're at emotionally. And then I personally use past life regression therapy too, because then they can change it in their mind, the trauma. And so when they think of the trauma, they've changed it. Instead of the difficulty, it becomes they had power in it. Because I think a lot of times people feel like they aren't powerful. But I was, patterns, which I kind of call that patterns. Emotional trauma can become a pattern in a life that's passed down to your children. Mm-hmm. So I feel it's really important that if you can become aware of it, and I'll give you an example. My dad was in World War II, and he got shot in the war in the Achilles tendon. Okay. And he survived. One out of probably 300 people, my dad survived. Anyway, later on, I was playing volleyball at 50, and I popped my Achilles tendon. So that physical pattern, that physical injury actually patterns through the family if you're not aware of it. It's the
Very
conclusion
good.
that I came to.
Very good.
So after that, I start thinking, okay, what other patterns do I need to release so
Yeah.
that it doesn't get passed down through my children? And
Mhm.
that's kind of what I posted on Facebook the other day about skeletons in the family. You
Mhm.
know, there's skeletons or negative patterns in the family. If we don't confront them and share them with our siblings or our family, they stay there and they can keep patterning out. So if we can be honest about things that have happened in the family with our children and the closest people to us, we've released that hidden, skeleton so that it can be gone. At least that's what's come to me about it. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
I would like to say that we have a visualization technique.
Yeah.
If you are too much involved in some way, like you feel I am psychically blocked or somebody overpowering or black magic, or you are traumatized or
Yeah.
paranoid. It can be regarding to your health or it can be regarding to anything. Mostly I came across this kind of phenomena when Corona was there.
When what?
Corona, COVID. At the time of
College.
COVID, I found people were fully traumatized and fear of death.
Mm-hmm.
And many healthy people, even fear of death, they cannot walk, their knee are locked, their shoulders, and they're thinking about death. And people who were above 70, they were fully paranoid after 50. And if they have any news in the second wave, when the news started to come near and dear death, in the first wave, people were not so much paranoid because death was happening far away, somewhere. In the second wave, it started closing. No, each person, someone in relative or close friend died. For every person, the death, 1% death was so much that it correlated everyone to near and dear. That time, people were very much paranoid. And I met people who are some way involved in kinds of spirit work or worshipping or some kinds of esoteric things or channeling. They were more paranoid because they were living like they could be wrong, or they were paranoid, oh, some evil spirit will come, or something like this. I met many people, they started imagining some spirit world and this because they were living alone. And so the mind was fully open to make conjectures about anything. That time, two imagination worked very nicely, which I did know. And practically, yes, I applied two techniques of just imagination of thinking about nothingness of your body.
The what?
Nothingness, the idea that
The
body is
nothingness.
nothing, and
Okay.
facing the fear at the same time, because it's the idea of nothingness that creating fear. Oh, I will be no more, my body will be dead. So two imagination patterns which worked, one particularly in India, where like if you go to Varanasi, the body is not buried, but it's burned alive. Burned alive. So if you can imagine that worked, that if that now you are dead, imagine you are dead, and people take you to this and they put you on fire body and body is burning in your imagination. So if in the beginning is resistance, but if people continued, they started to lose fear because consciously they were getting ready, mind started to get ready to face the fear of death. Second was skeleton, that we see, that if you see a person, you don't see the person, you just only see the skeleton. This technique is used in India to create detachment from the world, and the sadhus are trained that don't look at the beauty of the woman. Don't get attached to the beauty of the body. When you see that inside the body there is a skeleton. It's same in everyone.
Right, right.
So this world, people moving with skeletons. So slowly you train your mind. Then when you see a beauty, you are not attracted physically or sexually aroused, and no thought of sex is going on. So to be fully celibate, it gives a completely different perception of the world, and you are no more interested in sensational gratifications. So this skeleton, I remember, if somebody can go through this few days continuously in your day and night, continuously you work consciously, and seeing around people, only see they are made of skeleton. Many of your emotional problems will just resolve. Because for
Take
you,
the fear away.
all are dead already.
Mm-hmm.
You are seeing that we slowly, the idea you are perpetuating that we are already all dead. It's a technique.
Yeah.
Counter the trauma of death. So, and then you shed. And I really found both were amazing. Antidote. Fear of death and consciously facing the death with your brain. And then brain starts to stimulate and think fully differently.
See, I visualize a heart on everyone as a heart.
Heart.
That's what came to me. So they're all hearts.
Traditionally, we apply in India in the monk way. Agoris also, they live on this place of burning fire.
What's that?
There is a sect in India of monks, like celibate monks. They are living on the place where body is burning as the fire. So they live there and they meditate on this technique.
Interesting.
So like they keep on watching the people coming, bodies burning. And I have been in Varanasi also. This once you cross through the Ganga by boat, you cross and you see one place, one body is burning, another place, another body is burning, fire there. Slowly you start to lose the attachment with the body.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's kind of traumatic for me. Visualize a body burning.
Yeah. So like consciously, and then say, oh, it's the normal
truth. I get it.
Everybody dies. The one day I will also die. And in your imagination, then slowly you start to accept the reality. Yes, death is real. And you are facing it.
Yeah.
Then it releases tons of emotions which is attached to it. A lot. And changing your behavior completely when you are conscious, oh, one day we all will die.
You know, I have a saying, I'm not afraid of dying, I'm afraid of not living.
Yes. You are, we have the same mother.
Yeah. Oh.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like live, be happy. It's a choice, I really think, you know, because I have a daughter that's going through a lot right now emotionally. And I just tell her, you have to change your thoughts. Your thoughts are affecting your body. It affects everything. And so what you're doing is giving people skills to remove those thoughts of not having enough, or just, I don't know. We become magnet when we get positive. We magnetize good things to us. It's
well, these
all
two
a reflection.
Techniques I mentioned, it's for enlightenment, for the purpose of final attainment of truth, which is behind the phenomena. So we burn the phenomena, or imagine in such a way that you cross the phenomena. You go beyond it and realize the truth. Truth nobody talks about, but just a techniques, like to throw you a techniques if you want to. This is a mystical point of view, but it has its benefit in socializations and communications. But therapeutic point of view could be a lot. We can deal in a therapeutic way. We have so many venues. And what you will apply as a healing technique here, Jenny? Facing
What do I do
Yeah, emotional
personally?
injuries and how
For
deep.
emotional injuries, I found that tapping is very powerful of releasing emotions. And
Mhm,
there's a place on the back of the skull,
mhm.
right in the
Or the
middle.
medulla, over the medulla.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if I hold that with my hands, it will trigger memories and it will
Oh,
trigger things to be released.
I didn't know this.
Also, what I've done too is I show them how to see in the spirit world. Like right now, I'm doing classes at a gym because I go to this gym and I'm doing meditation classes, but I really push the envelope because I show them how to see auras and
Mhm.
I show them how to see in their body.
Mm.
And so far, everyone that's come to my class has been able to experience somewhat of that. So
Mm.
it broadens their perspective on reality.
Mm.
So what's really real? Well, everything's energy because it's made up of atoms. So that and regression therapy, past life regressions, man, when I would do past life regressions, I would have people screaming in my class
Mm.
because one was on a train that burned up and actually was experiencing the train, and I had to go and calm them down. The other one was in an iron lung and had lung problems. And after the session, the lung problems went away because it was the memory of the past life that was actually affecting their lungs. Afraid to go across bridges, all of that can be released through regression therapy or past life regression. So I use whatever comes to me when I'm with the person
Because you are
because there's,
expert in many things, so you can pull out something from your
yeah,
suitcase.
whatever
Your
I'm
suitcase
guided.
is full with so many things. So one way, yes, so what you say, tapping. Physically also we can deal with it. Some physical movement may help to release the
Yeah.
injuries from the body. For sure, they take a little more time. Like in yoga, we have breathing techniques,
Yes,
many
that
breathing
too.
techniques, also physical movements. At the same
Hmm.
time, if you synchronize breath and prana, chi, with your movements and make a certain move, so it goes through the meridians and touches the marma points out, yeah, to release it. No, like here is the block, like here, it's very painful, no? Here on the elbow point, here. Oh,
On you?
yeah. Driving. So all the tension in the hand, no?
Yeah.
Driving here.
Yep.
So if I can make a
We'll try.
certain
Oh,
movements,
mine
yeah,
is too. That's interesting.
yeah, it's very, body is so smart to hide pain. Amazing. You just touch this elbow points, all the tension here, hiding. It's always hiding things here, where you never notice. So smart,
Yeah, I do that on my feet now. I have points where I go, whoa, on my feet when
Yeah. So there
yeah.
could be some very simple movements on the certain points, like fear or anger is here a lot on the jaw. You just push it and you will start to become angry. This
Mm.
point. So there are many points in the body. There you can release, is consciously create the emotions and deal with it
Hmm.
consciously. Like if you push here and keep on pushing, you will start to become angry. This
Oh,
wisdom
right
teeth.
here?
Yeah, wisdom teeth area. Wisdom teeth area. Where
Oh,
wisdom teeth
wow.
grows at the end. Yeah. This. So there are
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? What pressure
a
point?
lot of whys there, but usually we see that this is the animal instinct here.
Oh, okay.
More coming in the
Hey,
front, more we are becoming human type. And this teeth, this is tigers has, we still have but little bit.
some people do have those really pointed
Yeah, yeah,
teeth.
yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
I
They
always
are
thought it was
still,
vampire. That's a
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
So
Hey,
I
I
mean,
wanted,
body is a full mystery. We can go with this knowledge that each organ it stores different kind of emotions.
oh, yeah.
Just like mind has a memory of different personalities, different characters, their different memories. Same way the replica is in the body, and each organ collects different kind of. like this is the wisdom, this is you know already that father connecting to liver or mother connecting to kidney, like relationship also you can see that which person, your son, you remember your son, and you will an organ will speak in you. Your son is living in you also, no? Every person lives in your body, connecting to the organs, either they nourish or they damage. This energy transaction with the person, either it will nourish or damage that part of the body. Where there is a positive intention there, the energy flows and nourishes, like mother thinking about the son. So the son is being nourished because positive intention there. Mother is feeling nourished. At the same time, one organ also in you will be nourished, particular organ. So it's a mystic way of seeing a phenomena. This is a model we can see, and this way also we can work. So your idea, I'm talking about Jenny, because you say that please show something practically every session. We are just talking and talking.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to share something. I remember when the kids were younger, there was a music teacher, and I went in and I was just sharing some ideas because my background's music. And she got very upset with me. She took it very personally, and she started yelling at me and attacking me. And she wouldn't let me try to balance it out or anything. And all of a sudden, my body started to heat up. I mean, I got so hot. I thought it scared me because I thought I was going to explode. So I just left her, went outside and started doing my deep breathing. And I had to calm my body down and cool it down because it got so hot. My thought is negativity from another person actually affects our physiology, or am I reacting to it? What's your take on that? I want to hear what you think about that.
Once I did programming for a person. Person was very fat and obsessive to food.
Yeah.
He was an educated person in corporate, earning a lot of money in good post things and responsible post, but he had fat, big belly. So I did nothing for 7 days. I give 3 hours to him, worked more, like a lot, I think 20 hours of work with him, and only on paper.
What do you mean? You wrote?
No, I exercises and things and very small way. I programmed him in 7 days. I programmed him for healthy body. He was imagining. In his imagination, he had a healthy body concept of himself. He was
visualization.
6 feet tall man, beautiful, but because of, he said, I cannot stop eating. If I eat like chicken 1, 2, 3, 4, he will keep on eating. He cannot stop. So food obsession, and because that fat, he was growing fat. And I programmed him, and that's it. I took my professional fee from him, and he left after 6 days. He was just coming to visit.
So how'd you do that? I mean, did you speak?
This is just
it?
Just emotional programming, only through emotional patterns programming.
So were you with him?
And I didn't see. He left after 1 year. After 1 year, I was walking just like this. And a man, 6 feet tall, fully slim, cowboy hat, and walking. And then he addressed me. Do you recognize me? And suddenly I go, oh, this is the man. 1 year before I programmed him. And exactly after 1 year, same winter, he came to visit the same place. And it was amazing. And I did only play with emotions, the emotions behind the food, which is triggering the process.
So what I want to know is, did you write this down? Did you just work on it telepathically?
No.
How did you actually do
you
that?
Should be in front. I call it natural language programming. I just talk. Okay. I only talk and fix the way they think.
Oh, so yeah.
Only the
Okay,
way
gotcha.
of thinking. There is a certain
Sound
way of
frequency.
thinking which is leading him to compulsive eating. So
Yeah.
if I cut that and change the patterns, it won't go there. Rather, it will make him go to the gym and make his body slim. Nobody has to do anything. He himself went after that, himself found the gym, himself found the trainer, himself become conscious, and nobody was putting any pressure over his mind. He was doing it willingly.
Yes.
So my job was just to program other he what fitness he got, what gym he got, whom he met, what he eat. It's not my problem, neither my care. Once programmed, it goes like this because we are running a lot of emotions behind that is leading us to act like this. There are a lot of patterns of thinking and thinking. If anything we change, our future will be changed.
Yes, I agree.
So if we have a certain future really we want, like he really wanted to, because a nice body he might have someday, 6 feet tall and attractive, like a Bollywood hero, and he might have earnest desire and if his ideal self. If you are fully clear about your ideal self, this programming works like a miracle. It connects immediately the patterns. And then you don't have to fight with yourself. Oh, dieting. Oh, I should do the calorie and this. No, body just wash it away and makes it only. Your choices change. You will not eat by yourself wrong food. Nobody is teaching you. Because self-program, thinking change, you will automatically go and take healthy food. Eat only that much you need. Nobody forcing you. That's natural language programming. I just changed the way you think. Yes, please.
Sorry. Can you give an example just because I'm very much
There
curious?
is a whole series, Ume Anusha. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is a whole series called Alchemy with Fatima.
Alchemy with
Fatima. It's a 14 episodes. It takes me 14 hours to program anybody.
Okay.
I need 14 hours to really deep programming for this kind of thing. So you can go Alchemy with Fatima and 14 hours patience. It's live. All my techniques are live. Yeah, this technique is live. Anybody can learn. If it is
awesome.
It's the playlist called Alchemy with Fatima.
Why did you, it sounds Alchemy with Fatima?
I call this is my invention. I'm an invention of this kind of treatment does not existed before me. I'm the pioneer and I experimented on these techniques last 20 years. I trained into that. So my students, which I applied this 20 years before, and it worked very nicely in moment when the people are remote and somebody alcoholic, fully out of control, but they want to be fixed, and they call me, applied, immediately work. It works like a miracle. Within a week, it finishes the whole phenomenon. Very fast method. It just takes 1 week.
It is also about these food obsessed people like who want
we don't go. This is not behavioral programming. We don't go for behaviors. It's just, what do you want? I want a 60 kg weight body, neat and slim, 32, 26, 32. It should be clear vision to you. Neurons connected, you become that. Like that.
Sounds very
It's like a miracle. Yeah, you see 14 hours live. I purposely made it live. The girl is from Uzbekistan, living in Dubai. Her name is Fatima. So I made Alchemy with Fatima. And so it's from zero talk to all the doubts, what it is not, to going through the process. She's going through the trauma of death, releasing it, how I am working with it, how life, everything you can see very clear. That's it. This is how I work.
Now, what I did was put on my laptop what I wanted to look like, my body. And so every day when I get on my laptop, I'd see this beautiful body.
Yeah.
So I was taking it in my subconscious mind.
It's like this. It is like this. Connecting psychosomatic system And it
Yes.
deletes, you come with any one excuse, because to this phenomenon to function, your body and mind has to be in full harmony. So it automatically fixes any disease which is psychosomatic.
Awesome.
It won't allow any psychosomatic issues in the body. And you can go deeper with personality conflict, rebirthing, reparenting, all you can go very softly and very slowly. And very playfully the way I'm talking to you. Nothing serious. Laughing, cracking, things changing. You can see the whole episode if you have patience. If you are a therapist, it's a treasure. How I am working. Very nicely, just like this. A little exercise there, closing eyes, imaginations, little bit here, little, but very simple, very simple. Not complicated.
Hey, Pavel, do you got anything you want to add there?
I want to announce something. If you guys are interested, next Wednesday, I will give 15 minutes time from yoga point of view, rejuvenation, anti-aging techniques, reversing age techniques for people who are 70.
On this show?
On the show here, yes, sitting on chair.
Cool. Well, I'll do a little piano thing for a few minutes too.
So 15 minutes I take next Wednesday to give live demonstration.
That's awesome.
Physical.
And I want to add, I remember that we tried to resolve the issue of fear of death. This Agori techniques, meditation without head. Head.
Yes, that I did not mention, that I did not. There are many, but yes, another technique is skeleton one burning one, and another you see that I don't have head.
Yes. And
imagine
your mind
that I don't have head. And for this, like if you all the mirror in your house, you close. So you can't see your face, only your this trunk, and move around few days. And then the whole concept of the mind about the world, the phenomena will start to change. And much of your problem you have because you think you have a head.
Jeez. This is getting real esoteric.
These are techniques.
Who's our new friend there? Sunil?
Psychotherapy is full psychodrama. No, we have to go through psychodrama. One psychodrama is there, another psychodrama to pull it out. Both are untrue, but they work.
Yeah.
Your fear of death is also untrue, and this technique is untrue, but both untrue mix and becomes true.
Who's Sunil? Who's Sunil? Hi, Sunil.
Sunil Masuria.
Am I saying that right?
One of our active members in our school, Sanatan Yoga Vidya Kendra, and he functions through Wellbeing Krishna. And one of the project is Satya Sanatan, in which we are deciphering ancient wisdom of Indian basic text, which is Bhagavad Gita, a small book, and some Upanishads, and some philosophies, traditional orthodox philosophies of India, 6. We are taking it and formulating it in a way that the modern generations can understand it in a simple logic and practical techniques like this we are offering. So in that way, it started, I don't remember the date, but somehow like 15 August, or I don't know, something, few years before, I think 4 or 5 years before. And we completed 2 philosophies and 2 chapters, and slowly we are moving. No hurry. Once a week, 1 hour, we give for that. In Hindi, not in English. In Hindi.
We have completed Sankhya Yoga, Sankhya philosophy.
2 philosophies, traditional
Patanjali Yoga.
This yoga, yeah.
Sutra. And then Bhagavad Gita.
2 chapters. And we are going to start 3rd chapter soon. That's where there are 18 chapters, slowly. Jenny, I have to live 36 years. So I need to be very relaxed. And 40 years more I have to live. So
oh my God, you're getting old.
And take long projects in my hand.
She's 36. Ooh, that was a while ago for
Oh,
me.
no. We started discussing already that in ancient texts there is 300 years of living. It's
Yeah.
written that the people must live 300 years. So 75 is just a quarter. It's time to go. It's time to go to university.
So
Yep.
we
Kill
found
a
in
pop.
ancient books 300 years is the normal span of life, and the technique for that also. And other books which are talking about death and transmigrations. So a work with Pavel will go in a way that we are exploring all ideas of death in all the religion and bringing it to a rational point of view so that people can make choices, what they want and what is death and about that. That will be our next episode like this. That's happening on Saturday, 10 a.m., which is not a good time for US, but Saturday, 10 a.m. in the morning. And this Sulil Masuriaji is taking this project, Satish Sanatan, on this Saturday, 7:30 a.m. in Hindi. And in English, this one. And now, Masuriaji is also going to teach physically to people who are 70 plus this technique by himself. And I will give demonstration 15 minutes here and keep on giving some practical techniques to do. Until now, we were just...
For anti-aging and rejuvenation of body.
Yeah, rejuvenation anti-aging. Next Wednesday, on chair sitting conditions.
Well, I want to experiment on this next week on our show, because I channel music and then I have intention for healing with it. I just want to experiment, like play just a couple minutes of music where it just comes to me with the intention of healing the body to see if anybody has any actual reaction to it. So it's kind of an experiment, even though I have done classes on it, and it actually has affected because of sound frequency. So, but I'll do my little excerpt too, and you do your yoga.
Can I share one very small tip for the people having tension in neck and shoulders, like driving and manipulating mobile, laptop, no? So most of the tension is accumulating here. And I had spondylitis like this last 20 years, 30 years.
Oh my.
I mean, because I'm doing meditation, yoga, so it's a different phenomena, but it was there. One line from here till here, till here, to the right, back to the whole one meridian. 30 years bothered. 30 years I worked. And then after 30 years, I ready to now, like few months before, and now it's going, like finally root is cut. So it takes time, many time. Something is very deep in the body. We don't know how many lives or where, but it's very deep and takes time. So I found, and working with people, some of the exercises for the neck, very, very helpful and very handy. That I found in a way, one movement is like with the breath synchronization, no? And see, like 2 ways, no? We call it in yoga 3 steps, like training the body. First is rehabilitation, like bringing the body to the 0 position. And second is that's rejuvenation, no? Then after we go for it. So if you want to rehabilitate, like if you don't know what to do, what not to do, something is wrong in the body, like shoulders or the neck. And if you do wrong movements, you can damage more. If you don't know exactly what to do. So in that situation, we say rehabilitate, means bring the body to the 0 position when you were born. Body has the memory how healthy it was before, at 0 position, when it was not sick at all at any time. That is his 0 position. To bring any organ, doesn't matter knee, neck, shoulder, this, to rehabilitate, ankle, this, that. There is a technique. Technique is to bring the memory, body memory, to come forward, the health, the memory of health, zero position.
Visualization.
Yeah, because it's once it's memory, it has a direction. This way I have to move. So for this, and also you can release. So suppose you can't move your neck. You know? Sometimes people wear cuff here in the neck, they are wearing so that they cannot move their neck. So what you do, you have to learn one technique is to make your body like a stone for a while.
Like a what?
Zero position, like your body is not moving at all, like your body is made of stone, like a mountain, robust, like no movement in the body at all should be. That's the first criteria. Either sitting on chair or lying on bed or whatsoever the situation. But body comes to the stand still posture, like completely like a robot or something very solid, dead, which doesn't move, but very strong, like a mountain. Or stone, like suppose your whole body is a stone statue. In that way, and your problem is in the neck. Yeah. So what you do, you will only move that organ which is sick.
Say that again.
You will move that organ which is sick, which is not healthy.
Okay.
So suppose my neck is not healthy, no, this coordination. So what I do, I'm feeling problem here on the neck, no, movement, no, movement, no, problem, no. So anyway, so problem is here. So if I want to remove this problem, making a body like a stone statue, that's like sitting for years, eons, not moving, no, that feeling. Body has to go that feeling. Then in that feeling, your parasympathetic nervous systems becomes functional.
Just by not moving.
Yeah. So there are two nervous systems, sympathetic and parasympathetic. One nervous system responsible for coordination, movement, conscious movements. And one functioning by its own, like heart is functioning, liver is, even we are asleep, it's functioning. The essential for lives. So that nervous system which is essential for life doesn't ask our permission to function. Like hands and things. That is very essential for life is not under our control. That is non-essentials we can control by training. But essentials, nobody can control. Which is exactly essential for like breathing, blood circulations, lungs functioning, heart pumping. That is very essential for life. What we are doing here is a trick. The philosophy, the principle behind this medication is that if we bring to the body to the zero state, not moving kinesthetically, so no motor organs, our mind is not commanding any motor organs to move. So we are cutting it from the motor organs. In that position, our parasympathetic nervous system becomes active, which has the memory of 100% health.
Very interesting.
That's why we sleep and this becomes active and we become healthy. So this parasympathetic nervous system is a zero state having memory of perfect health.
I have a question. So when you sleep, is there a certain way you're supposed to sleep? I mean, because I always go in a fetal position. And most people, you're supposed to sleep straight back with your body like this, but I automatically go into a fetal. Does that make a difference on any of that?
I don't know. Let me finish my technique. Maybe you have the answer. I was just explaining it, how it works.
We interact.
Wisdom, but the whole purpose is to applications of that wisdom. How to apply. So this is the principle that in that state. So once I bring to that, my parasympathetic memory system will be active and neurons will start to remember the perfect health condition.
Yeah.
So in that, if I allow this and another memory, another learning, whatsoever wrong I have learned, and I destroyed my neck. So what I do to fix it, I first rehabilitate it to zero position and then take the neck only. So be careful, you need to move. And nothing moves in your body except that part, neck. So you go here and you have to move without pain. Remember, without sensing any pain. So if you move, otherwise this constellation will be destroyed and you will not be healthy. Otherwise, you can remove spondylitis like a miracle in a very simple law. So any problem in your neck and shoulder, particularly neck. So you make yourself a stone statue and then wherever position, doesn't matter, this way or that way, but you need to become a stone, fully stoned. And then after I move only my neck without feeling any pain. So if I come to a limit, same spot behind or any spot asking attention, the moment you feel any nerves in your neck, stop. Fully stop. Keep on breathing. Breathing. Push here. In the cavity here. Breathing. 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 No, here. Here, the cavity. So if you keep on breathing here, it will be expanding, expanding, expanding. After this expansion, you will find that you can move your neck a little bit more without pain. So if you move a little bit more and then you relax, let go of the breath, breathe, 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 keep on expanding the belly to the maximum, and then you will find, oh, I can move a little bit more. And then you relax, hold the position. Each position, each time breath brings a position, you have to hold it like a stone. And then, like 360 degrees down. Simple technique. Apply, finished. Any organ you can fix, principle remains the same. The improvisation changes, the movement changes. This is rehabilitation technique. Once we bring this, then after we proceed for anti-aging. This is the foundation. To bring the whole body to zero state, revoke the memory of newborn baby cells, which has the original memory from parasympathetic nervous system. Yes, if you will have a genetic issue, the body doesn't have the memory of health. Then different things will apply. But normally, if you ever had healthy body, the body will go to that. That is a rehabilitation process. After that, if you have any other thing blocking, we remove it from rejuvenation, other techniques of the programming. But this is cellular programming. You can program the cells itself, cellular consciousness. And if you can bring the breath and consciousness, you can program the cells. And even RNA, this is just a problem of RNA. We can program the RNA just like this. DNA, we have to work. But RNA can be programmed, and any disease coming from RNA with this technique affecting any organ, you can remove it from the applications. I have done it, proved it, and on the feedback system, it's proved. And I have examples. One is me, another is many other you will find. My techniques look simple, but just because it's simple, it's very valuable, it works. Complexity can, if you have not full knowledge of the body, any complex movement in injury positions can be further more damaging. So yoga can fix, but if you don't know, you can also damage physical. So this is, I am bringing a new, this also I'm a pioneer of how to program cells. Scientifically
awesome.
proved. RNA only right now. Only RNA. Just by simple movement programming it, which you will take many, many years to develop by Hatha Yoga or other techniques to change this RNA, fix these messengers which are going to and fro and remove the pain from the, you will minimum need 2 to 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. And here it will work in minutes, hours maximum. That's it. Another, if I involve not only for this, yes, I need some physical presence, maybe. Right now, I'm not so confident. But for this, I don't need. For natural language programming, for cellular language programming, right now, I'm not so equipped to guide. I need physical presence. But this kind of technique of rehabilitations, I can improvise online, and you can adopt to it and witness the miracle in minutes, right now, if you have it, any pain in your neck.
So the technique you applied is just to focus on the pain, and you breathe. I see that you breathe in on the point here.
Yeah, not focusing on the pain, becoming aware of the pain and movements. The moment movement comes and it feels a small sense, oh, it's going towards pain. No sensation. You felt a nerve. You should not feel it. You should not feel the neck at all when it's moving. So the moment you feel I have a neck or something in my neck, you stop and expand your breathing and then move. And only that much for the day, that much you start feeling the nerve here, you stop here. This way you're going, oh, you start feeling, stop here. And then breathe and go a little bit more until you don't feel. So your whole body coordinating that you should not feel the neck. And this coordination, proportion, and shape of the body will be decided by the breath. And you can break a program and create new programs. This is not new programming, it's just rehabilitation. Your neck will be fixed. But all programs are running, you can repeat it again. But if you keep on continuing, the new RNA will develop in your nervous systems and things will be different.
Interesting.
Very interesting. All this we will apply on Oasis of Wisdom if Pavel has got the land. What happened, Pavel, about the land?
The land we find now it's the issue of money, investors to sign an agreement with them.
So land is there, everything, you saw the land, everything is there. Just to sign the agreement. Okay.
And but we are planning to make a pain redeemer, like
this
online
is also
program.
a pain redeemer. This is also a pain redeemer.
Yeah.
One of your products.
It's a capsule, one of the capsules.
One of the capsules, yeah. You can enter this with the market. Small things people like.
Okay. Thank you. Namaste.
So this is the time now, and who will conclude? Jenny.
What? What do you need? Hi, Umar. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you.
Our time is done. We are already 9:03. So it's Jenny to conclude. I have 15 minutes taking. I'm taking 15 minutes now. Like I just show a practical tip. So I will keep on giving some practical tips of 15 minutes.
Thank you. Yeah. I enjoyed that really, Shri. It was really good.
From my yoga point of view, I will be bringing. Yeah.
What?
From my yoga point of view, I will be bringing something practically.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
I learned today something new. So last time also. So actually, yes, I'm developing myself this energy and frequency, because by born I'm very much like I think I'm very much positive energy, guys, optimistic. So now the conflict is between negative energy and positive energy. So I'm trying to co-op. How can um, I mean, develop myself to resolve this? Taking all the negative energy around me is happening. So I think this is helping me a lot.
Yeah, this we call alchemy. Alchemy is the process. You learn to
Process.
transform from negative to positive. That's
Transmute.
what-
No. I am positive, but I am receiving negative.
It doesn't matter. It's just the learning, changing negative to positive. Doesn't matter whom from where.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I I have gone through lots of trauma,
Hmm.
and so and I healed. I'm healing, but the thing is, I see this is not the end of the world. It's coming up more around, you know. So now I need to change myself. How can I uh, go through, or how can I, like, without conflict, how can I survive a peaceful and happy life? And I
Don't
want,
worry.
yes,
So look, we are planning to live 300 years. Until you are 75, you have not crossed your childhood. You know? So don't be in a hurry, and not too much expectations from this child until 75. No?
Here's another one. If you're smiling, it's really hard to absorb any negativity. So the more you smile, the more the negativity can't enter your energy field.
thank you so much. That, yeah, I mean, Janine is very, very, very intelligent. I'm the person is smiling. Maybe that is the reason. Still, I'm inside being happy, guys.
Mm.
That's right.
I mean,
Mm.
it's honest. Sometimes I'm thinking, oh my God, why people are doing this? Why? Why they don't think so simple or something like that? Why so negative? And then finally, this time I found the answer, especially the last time he said that we have to accept the negative energy, and we have to go through. So my job is, I started to resolve the conflict between positive and negative. Let's see. I'm learning, and I hope his technique will help me a lot also.
Yes, and here no electricity. Somehow it's functioning. So see you next, and very nice meeting everyone. I think the flavor will change next time. Yeah. So Anusha changing, demanding practical solutions.
Yeah.
So there will be
Be
practical
fun.
solutions. 15 minutes each time. Me, Jenny, Powell, Dr. Powell, Masuyaji, we will be representing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to help my child, actually. You know, they are throwing me a negative energy. I need to inject positivity from me. So
Have more fun.
yeah,
Mm.
that's my goal now. That transform positivity from me, but sometimes they don't accept it. No, I mean, so
Uh,
that's the thing.
Anusha, I would suggest you to, if you have time, watch the whole podcast, Alchemy with Fatima on Wellbeing
Yeah,
Krishna channel, live. It's all live,
yeah.
on
I
live.
already found it. I will do, of course, because
Okay.
I think this session is helping me a little bit last time, and
Mm.
especially the article I read through Jenny. I hope she understood my mind, that
Yes.
I I'm very much like a disciplined guy, but the world is not like that, you know. So I have to learn how to like uh, I need to
Relax.
relax. Yes, yes. Understood. Yeah, I can understand why it is happening, but I need to practically make it like it, not theoretically,
Look,
practically.
you found a guru, Jenny.
Yes, is my latest my. I love it. I really like it.
So see you next Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Thank you.
expect too much. Each time you get only one pearl. No? It's pearls of wisdom, but we give only one pearl each day, each time.
Thank
Bree,
you.
you've turned purple.
Yeah. No electricity, no light here.
Yeah. Bless you guys.
Yeah.
See you.
Namaste.
See you next Wednesday. Have fun and learn to